where are we? Let's go over to Canada and my good friend over there, Dr. Michael Larkey. Hi there, Michael.
Hi, Kevin. It's a great honor to be back on the show, and I have half a mind, by the way. So, uh, I'd love to invite somebody to assist me in this. It's going to be particularly difficult because hopefully I'll be projecting over the airwaves a thought, an idea, a word perhaps. And it is the Brad Pack, Cheryl and Michaela. How are you guys this day?
Good, how are you?
Awesome, awesome. And I see that Kev is way ahead of the game. We're bringing up Micah as well. And Micah, it will become apparent to him in a few moments, the experiment which we're doing. Hi, Micah, how are you this day?
So good to see you, Doc. How are you?
Always good to see you. Thank you, Micah. All of us are
You
going to
too.
try something really, really difficult. This is genuinely my first time at it. Now, the magnifying glass is purely for me to see what numbers we come up with, because Mike is going to generate a number, and I just grabbed these out of my library. Um, I wonder, maybe we'll just use the one. Is that okay, Micah, if we do that?
Sounds good. Sounds good. And
Alrighty,
and
if
and that's your latest book, isn't it?
it is. That's a little bit blatant,
Yeah.
but yeah, yes, there it is.
Nice.
Oh, I thank you. I wouldn't have said that, but thank you for saying that. I truly should have more variants of books in my library. It was one of the first two I grabbed, and it happened to be these two. Um, how are you feeling today, Cheryl? Are you up for this?
Sure.
All right. We're going to try to condition Cheryl before we get underway. So, Cheryl, if you will, please, I'm going to invite you to gently close your eyes and gaze up into your brow or third eye area. And I'm going to have you please take a great deep breath in and release. Again, please, great deep breath in, hold it for a couple of seconds and release. Now, I'm going to try this with your hands, and we're going to see if you can do this. Which one is your dominant hand, Cheryl? The right or the left?
Right.
Right hand, right hand. And so that would mean your left hand is not the dominant hand. I'm going to get you, please, to visualize now with your eyes gently closed, now that we've established which hand is which. Going to have you imagine that your left hand is holding a really, really, really heavy book. It's at least 3 to 4 inches thick. It may be a large encyclopedia. It might be War and Peace in hardcover. I'm not sure. So your left hand is holding up, palm up, that very, very heavy book. Now, attached to your right wrist is a helium-filled balloon attached with a string. And I'm going to ask you, what color is that balloon, that helium-filled balloon?
Yellow.
Yellow. Excellent. So right hand attached to the wrist is a helium-filled yellow balloon, and in your left hand is a very, very heavy book, which already you're straining. You're straining a little bit to keep that left hand up. It's starting to lower a bit from the weight of that book as your right hand begins to be influenced somewhat by that yellow balloon. The yellow balloon, which is filled with helium, is rising more and more. More and more, that right hand is going up more and more and more. Excellent. You can relax and drop both hands again, Cheryl. Micah, there's a reason for all of this. I want her to be a little bit more susceptible than usual, a little bit more susceptible to suggestion. We're going to come up with a page number, you and I, purely at random. You had no clue we were going to do this today, did you, Micah?
That's correct. Yeah. No idea.
Now it's not it's not a huge book. but it is jam-packed with stuff. There's not 300 pages. There are barely under 200 pages, but I would really like you to pick at random. I'm going to ask you to close your eyes. Close your eyes, take a deep breath in and release. And in a few moments, a 2-digit number will become apparent. It will become crystal clear within your mind, a 2-digit number, as if white chalk on a blackboard. It's beginning to formulate. A 2-digit number is coming clear now. I'd like you to name that number, Micah, for me, if you will.
25.
25. Is there any
Yes.
particular reason why 25 popped into your head?
Well, it actually does have some meaning for me, but it did pop into my head kind of randomly as well. It's kind of both. Yeah.
I truly believe, and some people might think I'm off the wall a little bit, but as I turn to page 25, and it is a bit of a struggle with the dark glasses. Here we go. Page 25 in my book. I'm going to attempt to focus. We'll make it easy this time. I'm going to try to focus on the first word on page 25. And it's not going to be easy for me because we're on the air. I don't have an ideal situation mentally, but I'm going to attempt now. Cheryl, are you with me?
I am.
You can hear my voice.
I can hear your voice.
I'm going to attempt to project one word. We're not going to go for the whole sentence this time. One word, the first word on page 25. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to visualize a slate and the lettering individually as if it's being written, scrawled across the slate in white, across the black slate, a black background with the word written in white. I'm going to ask you now, Cheryl, are you picking up anything, any letters or word?
I am. It's not a long word. I'm picking up an S, an O, a W at the beginning. I'm seeing women's.
Yes. Yes. Actually, you did get it. I'm going to show everybody if this is the correct page that you did. Wow. You did get the
Ah,
women's.
wow.
Wow. That's teamwork, boy. Thank you, Cheryl. I want to thank you,
Thank you.
Micah, for helping me in this
Beautiful.
very, very difficult experiment of the mind. Thank you so much. We'll see you all soon. Thank you, Kev.
Beautiful.
What? What just happened? Oh wow, fantastic! Thank you, Dr. Michael. That
Thank
was brilliant. Right.